Oh, cool. What do you know? This is my first time ever using Medicham in Gen 3 OU. And the first target, that's right, it's a target, it's a big target too, is none other than the Pokemon that's been causing me a lot of trouble. They actually just chose to stay in. They went for Body Slam. Well, unfortunately for you, man, you didn't get the thingamabobber. That one thing, I forgot the para, yeah. But you know what's even funnier than that? I literally have a modest max special attack Tyranitar that is made to kill Gengar, and I guess some other people that might bother me. With Pursuit. Yep, I literally have Pursuit. So let's see how much damage this does. They're staying in. They went for Fire Punch. What? Well, alright, I mean, I'm just gonna kill you now. There's literally nothing you can do to stop me. Fire Punch, I guess they're trying to burn me or something. I don't think I've ever seen a Gengar get wasted so much before. I've never used Pursuit Tyranitar ever before, but I kind of thought of it and I was like, I guess I'll give it a shot. I don't really like the idea, but whatever. We have Skarmory, which is, as we all know, one of the most annoying Pokemon known to man. Meteor Mash, despite it being Metagross being very strong, it's not going to be enough. They can blow me up. I don't really care. I'm going to set up some spikes. No, they're choosing to stay in. Oh, they got the attack boost. Okay, so we might have to change the game plan here. Meteor Mash to 26. So 50% more of 26. Ooh, that's like 39. Yikes. Okay. 39. 39 times 2 is 78. And then plus 12. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be short. This thing can definitely 2-hit me even after a second Protect. Assuming it connects. So I think I'm just going to go for a... yeah, I'm just going to roar that thing out. Because I'm scared right now. And I can deal with that problem another time. Oh, look, it's Snorlax. And you just died at the sand. Nice. So far, the team's looking pretty good. Granted, I did just get fire punched by a Gengar of all things. So I think the results are getting slightly skewed right now. But hey, so far, so smooth. Now, as we got Claydol. I'm going to go for Protect here, first of all. And they are revealing that they plan on using Ice Beam on me. Well, I'm alright with that. I'll just go for a Toxic, because what's the point of going for Spikes when we know this thing has Rapid Spin? So I can go for a Cringe Protect here and stall some time, I suppose. They can't even Rapid Spin because, you know, obvious reasons. I might even maybe preserve Skarmory, because Skarmory is still faster than that Claydol and Metagross, so I can maybe get up another layer. Later on in the battle. So bro, I'm guessing is going to be clicking I suppose Ice Beam. I don't know if my Tyranitar will be faster, but I guess we're going to find out. Let's go ahead and click Pursuit in case they want to switch out for whatever reason. No, they're choosing to stay in. Maybe I should have just went for Ice Beam. No, it would have lived. No, well, no, yeah, I think Ice Beam was the right thing to do because they, well, yeah, I think Ice Beam would have killed after that poison damage. I'll go for Pursuit. Okay, well, they just blew themselves up, and Tyranitar survived. Not too bad. Now we've got Metagross to deal with. I'll just, do the Thunder Wave in case they go for agility. They didn't get the attack boost, so that's cool. And I actually have Claydol, which is pretty good for Metagross as well. I will get punched in the face, though. I don't really feel like doing that. Could have set up another layer of spikes, but I think I'll choose Claydol, because depending on what their last Pokemon is, Skarmory is such a cringe lord that it could possibly just win on its own. And I am faster than that Metagross. So bad news. My Claydol is actually bold, so it has less attacking power, and I think if I had more, like if I didn't reduce my attack, I would have been able to 2-hit that Metagross. But unfortunately, I'm going to die now. Well, it's not a big deal because Bro did not go for agility. So I'm just going to send in my Medicham here. And I'm just going to click Brick Break. And that'll hit whatever. It's going to hit the Metagross. I got a very super lucky crit. I'm not sure if I would have been pulling through. They have a Gardevoir. Very uncommon Pokemon. And it's a speed tie if they're max speed like me. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to go for Shadow Ball. I'm assuming you weren't max speed. That did a lot of damage. I even got a Spadef drop on top of that. They set up a Reflect. I'm kind of scared. What's going to happen to me? I'm clicking another Shadow Ball. That thing's dead. So they're obviously going to go into Suicune. Yeah. Well, it's okay because I have Zapdos. So Calm Mind. I'm not too surprised about that. I'm gonna go for, oh god, I don't know which one's more appropriate. Thunderwave or Thunderbolt? Thunderwave or Thunderbolt? I'm gonna choose Thunderbolt. I think I made the right play. Calm Mind again. I think they'll die after the sand. I mean, obviously they might go for rest. I think my Zap, oh yeah, they just straight up died. Nice. Well, this team's looking pretty decent so far, I guess. Let's do another battle. Maybe that one was just a fluke. I didn't even get to use my own Suicune. It is a, I don't know how they typed that in like instantaneously like that. That thing was buffering on the enter key right there. Zapdos, who do I got that's good for Zapdos? Yeah, my team doesn't really like Zapdos. I could use Tyranitar. I could also use Claydol. I think I'm going to start with Tyranitar first just to set up the sand, and we'll see what they do. They went for Thunderbolt. It did a lot of damage. Man, Zapdos is such a strong Pokemon. I'm going to go for Thunderwave. They went for Thunderwave, alright. I'm okay with that exchange because I was already pretty slow to begin with. So we'll just, we'll duke it out, launch some Ice Beams. They have Baton Pass, yikes. Or at least they didn't Baton Pass Agility. If you're using that one cringe, please Tyranitar, please. Hit him with the Ice Beam, yes! Ooh! Dude, I was that guy that used to always use just Dragon Dance Tyranitar. Dude, the special attacking one ain't bad either. He learns Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Ice Beam. Oh, I don't have Thunderbolt for this thing. But I could just literally go into my own Zapdos and then one-shot him. So I'll do that. Spikes, yeah, that's cute. By the way, I finally have a Rapid Spinner on the team, obviously in the form of Claydol. They're going to go into Celebi, which, a nice crit, by the way. That actually was kind of useful. If you couldn't tell, I don't have Hidden Power Ice, which would actually be good here. I have it literally just for Swampert. I find Swampert to be very, very aggravating to deal with. So, first I'm gonna paralyze it. Okay, they went for Leech Seed. Fair enough. I gotta get out of here. But I don't know who is the most appropriate option. Could go to Skarmory, set up some spikes. That would be annoying. I always forget if Cloyster can learn Rapid Spin, even though I could literally check in 2 seconds. I'm not going to. I'm going to send in my... No. I'm going to go Skarmory first to get some spikes that might help me. Okay, well, they swapped into Jirachi. What is Jirachi going to do to me? Could be a Calm Mind, could be Body Slam Cringe. I'll just get 1 layer of spikes. Okay, they have Fire Punch. That's fine. I'm going to go for Protect just to get some HP. Nice. Okay. Now, I don't want to get greedy with it. I just want to leave. And Jirachi in this game does not actually have access to Iron Head. So I don't have to worry about, you know, not moving for 5 turns in a row. I would actually die before that because I'm weak to Steel. But I don't think they have it. So I'll just go for... I guess Thunderwave, looking at their... Oh, dear God, I made a mistake. Well, at least I have Flamethrower. I can break that sub. Even if they have Calm Mind. I'm pretty sure that'll break the sub. But, well, I mean... Okay, they went for Body Slam? If that's your answer to Tyranitar, if I was you, I would probably switch, like, soon. Yeah, I had a feeling Cloyster, but I didn't want to risk, you know, more... Actually... That flamethrower did a lot of damage, man. That was like a neutral attack. I can actually kill them with the next one. Oh man, dude, this Tyranitar is not playing games. Yeah, I had a feeling they'd go for Rapid Spin. That's okay. We are going to click Thunderbolt. Yeah, I had a feeling maybe Celebi would show up here. And that Thunderbolt still did like a quarter of its health. Damn. Maybe we should just like switch now. I wish I just knew its other moves. That's the issue. I do have rest, so you know I'm not really too concerned by looking at this team that I'm, you know, facing off with right now. Like their team's probably gonna struggle to bring down Zapdos. Okay, I'm gonna paralyze them again. Was that the best idea? I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna bring in Skarmory again anyway and do the same thing I did last time. They brought in Jirachi again. Okay, I'm gonna set up a wait. They might be going for sub, so I'm just gonna go for. Ooh, okay. Okay. So they are probably. Okay, so Fire Punch sub boss. Okay, so that thing is going to get destroyed by my Tyranitar, or at least it's gonna struggle fighting my Tyranitar. So this guy is most likely gonna bring in. Could be either Cloyster or Celebi. So who's the best middle ground for handling both of them? Maybe Medicham? They chose Cloyster. So they'll be at like 81 after that. But Cloyster does have a massive defense stat. I'll just go for Brick Break. Let's see how much that... Oh, my, it almost killed it. I mean, oh man, that's unfortunate. What a bummer. Because I kind of wish they went for like a greedy Spikes or something. Because then the sand would have killed them. Oh well, we're in an alright position. I'm kind of surprised it did that much. Dude, Medicham. I've been sleeping on that Pokemon for too long. So against all these guys, Cladle's not too bad. Assuming that Celebi doesn't have like a Calm Mind. Could also go to Tyranitar, obviously. But it might have Giga Drain, so Celebi is kind of turning into the top threat. But I think, well, I'll just bring in Skarmory because they don't have the Rapid Spinner anymore. Them going to Jirachi, I don't really know if that was the best idea. I knew they could, but I think Celebi would have been better because I still got my Tyranitar to cause them issues. I did get burned, unfortunately, so therefore Skarmory's not going to be sticking around for the long haul. Burn is a very bad ailment for Skarmory. But at least I can get up all 3 layers of spikes, and they shouldn't be going anywhere. Because of that wish, I can actually just roar them out into something inconvenient. Oh, perfect. They switched themselves. Thank you very much. They went into Zapdos. And, do I die here or try to save my Skarmory? Because that thing's clicking Thunderbolt. They haven't seen I have Cladle, so I guess I could bring in that guy. And then cause a lot of pain and destruction. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll hold on to Skarmory. Thunderbolt's literally going to do 0. And that sand will be helping me out too. They can't just bring in Celebi on this Ice Beam. I think I'll go for... I'm going to go for Ice Beam over Rapid Spin. I'm going to go for Ice Beam. Yeah, they stayed in. And they might get paralyzed too. There's a chance. Okay, well... I'm not the one getting melted down by, you know, sand and chip heal and cringe like that. I was kind of hoping they would get paralyzed one of those turns because then I would have went for a Rapid Spin. I still could do it now. And if I die, that's okay because I can obviously just switch into, you know, whoever else. I am going to do that. I'm going to get rid of these. Oh, look at that. Got rid of the spikes, and here comes Mr. Jirachi. And that thing is most likely faster. It's not going to kill me with Fire Punch, although, you know, it could wish. And if it burns my Cladle, then, you know, there goes all my damage output, obviously. So I'll click Earthquake just to, okay, so they're going for substitutes. I don't care. I'm going to spam Earthquake because they're, I mean, It's not really likely they burn me with Fire Punch. I think it's 10% chance. So with that Serene Grace, I believe it's 20. I could be wrong about that. So I'm still likely to not get burned. And they went into Zapdos. All right, man. Say goodbye. Dude, this team is... I'm liking the feel of this team. They brought in... Brother, did you forget about the Sandstorm? I think they did. They absolutely did. That's 25 from the spikes and 6 from... Oh, here we go again. My Claydol does not have Explosion, which would be useful right now. I could just... And it's kind of the same situation as before. Let me bring in Skarmory, and then went for Calm Mind, of course. That's going to kill me. I just went to Skarmory in case they did anything else. But I mean, I literally have Zapdos. This is going to be the same thing that happened last time. Assuming that, I don't know, this thing's like not max special defense, which you don't really see too often. They're usually physically defensive, or they have more special attack investment. They always have like max HP, obviously. And I don't know what bro's doing. They might be running some damage calcs, but we kind of saw this last battle, and I don't think I'm gonna... No, there's no way I'm dying to a Surf, so... Who's my last Pokemon real quick? In case I have a problem here. Oh, it's Sweet... Oh, okay. I would rather it not get that far, so I'm just gonna click Thunderbolt, and I should have this battle right here. Suicune, that did so much damage. That is an offensive Suicune. That, yeah, bro is cooked. They can't switch out or anything goofy like that. Now they're going to bring in Jirachi. And just to ensure this thing dies, we need to, we got to paralyze this thing because it has Wish. So it's going to be kind of difficult to get rid of. Oh, okay, cool. It's going to be pretty easy to get rid of. Got paralyzed the very first turn. They said GG. And I think it is safe to say GG. I don't like saying it until everybody's dead. Okay, well, they forfeited, so everybody's dead now. Not a bad team. I'm liking this. Let's do another one. Probably one more, and that should... I'll call it for now. Medicham, Vaporeon. Very, very uncommon Pokemon, first of all. And two, I don't think I've ever seen that as a lead. And I'm not really sure what that thing is going to do. I hope this isn't some dumb thing, some dumb cheese, like, oh, I'm going to use Acid Armor and then Baton Pass. Oh, that's so funny. Please, brother, please don't be cringe. I am not in the mood for the cringe. How much do you think Brick Break would do? I don't think it's going to 2-hit Vaporeon. I think it has 1,000,000 health. I'm going to send in Zapdos. Don't do Acid Armor. Oh, they went for Hydro. Oh! Oh, crit. That's pretty lame. I just lost, like, one of my... Well, not one of, like, probably the best Pokemon for dealing with that Pokemon. So that was pretty dumb. Okay, so now what do we do? I mean... It actually walls Suicune, and then... Skarmory's gonna get blasted with Hydro Pump. Oh god, this is gonna be such a dumbass battle just from turn 1. Okay, I guess I'll go for Spikes. They have Sub, which is pretty cringe. I'm gonna go for Roar. They outsped me and went for Roar. Wow. And I don't have Thunderbolt, I have Thunder. This is like one of the few things that can give my team a problem right now. So you got Roar, Sub, Hydro Pump. I don't know what you're supposed to be beating, but you won the lottery because this thing's going to beat my whole entire team. I literally can't go to Suicune, so it's pretty much... I have to figure it out with my 4 other Pokemon. And I would imagine a Hydro Pump is coming. So I'll go into Skarmory. I don't know. Maybe we hope for... Dude. You make me sick. At least I have Skarmory in here. I have Roar, right? So their last move was... Oh, no, I saw all their moves. Dude. If that was your moveset, my Zapdos was gonna eat that thing alive. That thing definitely has Spore. I guess if somebody's gonna get put to sleep, it ought to be Suicune. They went for Whirlwind. What? I'm just gonna do that again real quick. Man, Baton Pass, like... I think Baton Pass is okay, but whenever you see the first Pokemon on the team with Baton Pass, you already know exactly what kind of individual you're fighting right now. And it's another Whirlwind. Alright, well, you've seen my whole team. Yikes. What is... It has to have Spore. It's a Smeargle. And it probably has Baton Pass. So what could be your last move? Was it like a setup move like Dragon Dance? It better not be, man. It really better not be. I'm gonna attack that thing. It's literally Dragon Dance. That is disgusting. Like, truly so. Okay, I'm gonna go for Earthquake here, and if they actually Baton Pass into like Salamence or something, I do have Ice Beam. Clado got put to sleep, so I'll just go back into Skarmory. And then they went for another Dragon Dance, so I'm gonna go for Roar here. Oh yeah, but because they're faster, they can just Whirlwind me out first. So I guess what's gonna happen is you're gonna Baton Pass, but conveniently enough, I do have Thunder Wave on my Tyranitar to neutralize whatever you're gonna Baton Pass into. So, let's see it. I bet they're gonna be surprised. Please don't be like a ground-type Pokemon. Oh my god! It's a Marowak. Why am I not surprised? So, I guess I think we just lose, because that thing outspeeds, like, everybody relevant. No, yeah, it outspeeds everybody, and then... I mean, I could go to Skarmory and click Roar. I'm just gonna... I don't know, I'm gonna click Ice Beam. I'm aware it could kill me right now, but if it clicks Swords Dance, then we're really cooked, because then I won't be able to roar it out. It'll just Focus Punch me and kill me. Went for Rock Slide for whatever reason. It was expecting Skarmory. And if you guys can even believe it, my Tyranitar almost got the job done. That is very sad. That is a very, very sad thing to witness, people. Wow. That is very lame. What a disgusting bound. This is all going back to that Hydro Pump crit. If it goes for Rock Slide, it won't do that much to Skarmory. Went for Hidden Power. Who knows what? Probably Bug. So bro kind of really messed up there. I'm obviously clicking Roar to get rid of this threat. Dear God. Marowak. Oh, with that thick club. Disgusting. I've never actually fought a Marowak, just like an honest Marowak. It always was a Marowak that had some kind of pass into it. Thank God that didn't flinch me. That would have been pretty bad. Well, unless they have a Rapid Spinner, Marowak will die the spike, so I guess that's a good thing. I would not be surprised if this Jirachi had Calm Mind, and... well, I don't know if Jirachi gets Baton Pass, though. Well, I learned from my last battle, or I don't know if it was the one before, that Tyranitar is pretty good against Jirachi. Yeah, okay, so it's Calm Mind, which is pretty cringe. I better just paralyze that thing fast. Went for Thunderbolt. Okay, dude, no. Okay, well, that's bad, but at least we paralyzed that thing. That would have... They forfeited. Okay. So this team is now officially 3-0. I don't even know why they forfeit. I guess they got impatient or something. Even though, like, if you think about it, their Vaporeon and Smeargle were damn near at full health, so they could have tried it again. Wait, no, Smeargle can't Whirlwind. Oh, no, I mean, it can't Spore, and it didn't have a sub already. But, I don't know, I mean... That Vaporeon could have just Hydro Missed my Tyranitar, my Claydol, Skarmory, you know, like... They literally could have just killed a lot of innocent people with just that Vaporeon. They had all these other Pokemon. So I don't know why bro just quit right there. They must have just got impatient. That's my only guess. Because I paralyzed them. And they did not see that coming. Telling you, man, this Tyranitar, it's... I didn't think it would be any good. Like, when you think of Tyranitar, you think of a massive 134 attack stat. But, man... I thought I did pretty good that battle. So let me know what you guys think about the team. Who was your favorite member? I promise Zapdos doesn't usually get crit there on the turn, you know, the very first turn. So, I don't know why I just clicked that, but make sure you subscribe. You don't have a say in this whatsoever. And I'm glad you understand this and like the video and tell all your friends. If you have any, I don't have any, so I get it if you don't. You're doing your best by watching this video. So I appreciate the support. Goodbye! Have a nice day.